All right. What's up? It's Fresh Air. How is everybody doing? I'm going to be channeling this energy with a storm coming in, so this might be interesting. I have a lot of things I would like to say on this one. I've been called to apologize to some people around my community for some of my words and rage last night and made some people scared. I know I haven't posted for a little bit, but I was in a dark place. I was fighting my battle. Now you got to remember, I'm a man of honor, respect, and dignity. I do a lot of things in the shadows, a lot of things that aren't in technology, a lot of meditation processes where I have conversations with the collective. A lot of times my intuition is help guiding me for my enlightening through the day, the process of being focused in the moments where I could triumph and understand there is a purpose. I'm here for a reason to understand that we all have things that we've grown to understand or learned, practices and beliefs and also traditions that are steadfast within our religions. And I understand that. I will not discard that. I will not be a man of saying like, oh yeah, I'm going to just discard your practices. The thing is with this new profound energy and source of love and respect, it transforms the youth. It transforms to a new era, a new generational golden age. Now in our communities, we have epidemics of disinformation. That's meaning, doesn't have to be always lies, but what is the material you're watching? What kind of shows are you watching? What kind of time are you spending your days with? Is it with the Lord? Is it with your higher self? Is it with your wisdom? Are you trying to find time to discover these practices of wisdom and knowledge through the divinity of the divine light, the spirit? Connect you with a new source of tools to better learn and have that better relationship with God. I remember my first love was God, Jesus. I was born and raised as a Catholic. I was Polish. I'm Polish descent, Northeast Minneapolis. Enriched with that tradition was very, very strong traditions. I was an altar boy, first communion, all that, baptized. I was very involved in the church. My dad was, and mom was too. I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to have two grateful parents that have stayed married now for 47 years now. And what I'm trying to say is there's traditions in religions, I understand that, Lutheran, Catholic, but what I'm trying to convey to you is the tools that I can enlighten each and every one of you to find that greater truth. That greater truth is the divinity light within you, to find that wisdom, your intuition, your focus, your mind, your discernment, and your skills and energy to maintain steadfast in the purpose of when things hit the fan. Now I must be clear, things in life don't always go as planned. And so sometimes you might have moments like I had last night where I was purging through some emotions that were pretty dark. Now I also have to worry about other attacks of like spiritual realm. We're not only fighting in this 3D realm, ladies and gentlemen, we are actually embarking in the biggest spiritual war in a long time. Now with this energy and source and prophecy and discernment, I am allowed to tell you the truth. I am allowed to give you the energy I give you. I am allowed to make those decisions because I don't make them only through God, the one above, the divine. And so when I get mad and I start ranting, yes, it's my Because I've grown up with a lot of setbacks, a lot of things, all aspects of my life that has been attacked because of what I did when I was 18. Now, I could be also a very big beacon for the youth. Not only that, I understand more dangers than you guys see, right? Things that happen in social media that you don't even see right in front of your face. It could be just a regular video, but you're not looking at that. You're looking at something else. Oh, that was cute. No. Can you feel the vibes of the person? Well, I can. And by being focused in a moment, I can feel those vibrations and see and feel and have my intuition and discernment to know that this person or entity is in trouble. Now, there's a lot of characteristics out there. Yes, people work off emotions. They make up, they make things look like they're not where they're supposed to be. But if you look at a lot of, where's the family connection? We're doing the same cycle, because you got to remember, I was the first of the trend of Musically. I'm sorry, what? April 2018, I had enough discernment to populate Musically. One out of the 15 apps, I went and checked because Flippergram was having some security issues, and they were having some pornography being very highly distributed, which actually TikTok has that too, and just actually they all do. So you need to stop looking at me as, oh, we got to fight back, or we can't listen to what he's saying. No, I'm giving you the tools to have the lens to see things differently. I'm not saying look at everything bad. I'm saying the good in everything too. Because the good in your purpose, the good in your process of understanding, if you're good in that field, whatever you may do, you will now start looking at things way differently, like in 4K. And no, we're not going to. What I'm trying to say is, we all have a purpose in life. My message to you is, I'm here to help the new, okay? It's already happening around the world. I have I can't explain any further than it's already been distributed across the world. And I apologize also to the individuals where I felt offended that you were stealing my ministry, my work. I now give full permission without altering any of my materials. So you basically just, kind of, if you can put something presentable where it's not like an alternative message that you're trying to, you're like saying things differently, or you're putting different, if you're trying to debunk me, that it's not going to work. Let's just say that. Now, there's days I am in my shadow work, and I'm recording right when I'm in my lowest point. And that includes my music that, yes, for 2 years in the underground, with the purpose of helping others find a different direction in life, finding that light, that inner light in them to find God. And that the demonic low vibrations that they can't lie to me. I've been in the hood. And I'm not saying you got to be, you got to pull up on me. No, you don't need to do all that. You don't even need to be offended by me. I'm not telling anybody they have to do what they need to do. But there is a lot of people that would be very thankful for this, because it will transform generational curses. It will create relationships from generations blockers. So like a grandma can now connect with, her, granddaughter, grandson. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking like you'll be able to look at the differences and see people differently. You'll see the light in people. You'll see the possibilities in people. You'll see the fire in people. You'll see the happiness that people deserve. And that's basically what I'm trying to get at. Is mine is it's a new era of understanding that you can have a better relationship and spark that fire in others to find that better connection in your religion, your higher self, whatever is your higher self, that you will find your discernment to find the truth. I'm not saying let's shake up all the churches, but that's all. I apologize. That's just part of the process. Weather the storm. I pray for all pastors that no weapons will be formed against them to then go against the church. Because there's going to be, before it gets better, it's going to, there's going to be some rocky places around here. We're talking different regions, and I know this is kind of like, I know it's fast, but it's fast-paced change right now. So I want you all to know that I pray for you guys every day. You're on my thoughts all the time. That means the world. I want the world to know that we can do this in every community, is basically redefine a new era. And now, when I woke up, I had to realize, what's my purpose? Why am I having this feeling of awakening where everything's starting to come enlighten me? So every message I was hearing, I was understanding it. It fit like a glove. You get what I'm saying? So I used my discernment at the moment, and while I was basically purging, because yes, you're going to cry. You're going to cry. You're going to have those emotions. You're going to have to identify them, but you're also going to have that relationship with God where you can get through those emotions. He's going to help you. Why is that emotion there? Oh, I'm thinking this. Okay, let's look at it this way now. Let's bring it back to the moment. Being focused in the moment, you can now tackle and take a lot of that emotion and defuse that emotion and start bringing that love and fire that God above gives to you. Okay? I love you guys with all my heart. And the weather is fantastic. It's like fall weather.
Do we go to your place?
All right. So, tonight we're going to close with, I want you to just kind of take it easy. If you're a teacher, if you're a pastor, I want you to really reach out for some more information across the internet. I want you to understand there's a lot of people just like me that have the same amount of information I have, or also some are specialized in certain areas. Some are in relationships, some are in community-based, or some are just helping to wake people up, or also help guide some of the chosen ones along the way. Me, personally, I was called to step up. Make that bold effort. Now, you must remember, people have been a little hesitant at first, but I love you guys. I want you guys to know I apologize for the man that walked up to me just not too long ago, and I wasn't prepared, and I stepped up to him, and I told him, I was like, dude, what's up? You want to get stabbed? I mean, because that's my reaction, because I don't know who comes up to me. You guys have no idea what my life has been like, or what I see, or what I've heard, what I've been through. So coming up at me at night on the side of my building and then expect me to react, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know you, I'm sorry. That's just how it is sometimes. I'm a very focused individual, and I was also meditating at the moment, and when I see somebody coming into my meditative mind, it's more of a threat. And I apologize, I'm still working on that, but I love you guys. Take it easy. If you have any questions, drop a comment, drop a link to things that you would like to see me talk about or react to. I'm more than happy to react to videos or not really debunk. Please pick up your feet. Thank you. And then we're going to talk about this tomorrow. And you guys have a good night. And the ones who thought I was going to post, oh, that was a notification. Thank you for getting that. As my friend was saying, God bless. Remember to think about knowledge. Knowledge is currency in heaven. God bless.